Lucas,
Hmm.
I got one question to ask for you. I get one question to ask you, man.
What? What's the question?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
No. I said, are you ready?
Am I ready? I
Then,
think I'm ready.
then, for the thousands in attendance and for the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah.
That's right. Royal Rumble's this Sunday.
That's right. This Sunday. What is going on, everybody? It is LC Muscles featuring Alexander the Great. And we are doing Royal Rumble and NXT Takeover Philadelphia predictions. Introduce yourself, Alex.
YouTube is good. Davis Lane here back with another video on LC Muscles' channel. Haven't been on his channel in quite a while. But yeah, be glad to be back doing these predictions. And
let's do this. That's right. We're going to start off with NXT Takeover Philadelphia. And there are 5 matches on the card. And for me, I got to say, what a difference 6 months makes in NXT. What a difference. Because in 6 months' time, in NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, the Andre Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano was the opening match, and now it's the main event for the NXT Championship. That's incredible.
That's amazing.
Well, let's go through each match before we preview that. We'll go through each match. Starting off with the first singles match, Cassius Ohno versus Velveteen Dream. This is an interesting one.
Interesting because Velveteen Dream has really caught on as quite the character in NXT.
He's pretty good, and I will give him that, man.
But you also have Cassius Ohno, who is like a legitimate badass, who should have been the third guy in the Shield, not Roman Reigns.
Yes, he was. Yeah, but muscle boy bitch jets.
We'll get to him in a little bit. But as far as this match goes, I'm going to go with the Velveteen Dream to win against Cassius Ohno. Chris Hero, or I should say. I really like what he's done, and he is quite entertaining. So I'm going to go with the Velveteen Dream.
I like the Velveteen Dream, but I have a question though. Will he wear a Cassius Ohno on his tights though? That's what I'm wondering. A Cassius Ohno on his tights. He had Alistair Black's face on his tights the last match. What will he do for this match?
I hope so.
I'm wondering about, but I'm picking the Velveteen Dream. The Velveteen Dream is just way too good right now. He's got way too much momentum, and I do like Cassius Ohno, but I think this is definitely one of the better opening matches that they have that they've had in a while. Next up is the Undisputed Era: Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Authors of Pain. Oh boy!
No! It's not Undisputed Era. It's Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. That was their team name in ROH.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Not a fan of this Undisputed Era. What the hell is that? That's stupid.
I don't know.
But regardless, I think they will retain. I mean, they got the belts a couple months ago.
I think it was a little bit
last
after
month?
NXT Takeover Houston. Yeah, I think it was a week.
Was it last month?
It was in November, I think. I might have been. I'm not sure.
A couple months ago. I don't think they're going to take the belts off them this soon.
No, there's no way.
Red Dragon.
I'll take Red Dragon too. The Authors of Pain are good, but I think they're ready for the WWE at some point. They'll be ready.
They're going to get called up, I think, by
WrestleMania.
The Raw after WrestleMania. Book it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Write it down.
Write it down. All right. Yep, I could definitely see that though. But they are pretty dominant. I will say though, the Authors of Pain are definitely gonna be a great tag team. Hopefully Vince doesn't ruin just like he ruined the Revival. Fuck. That pissed me off.
That was ridiculous.
That pissed me off on Raw 25, dude. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
That whole show was just ridiculous.
It was bad. It was a pretty bad show. Even though Bray Wyatt won against Matt Hardy, but still it was pretty garbage. Next up is Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler, say it right.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler, say it right. The Queen of Spades. God damn it. I like both of these women. I mean, one of them has to win. Oh, man, that's tough. I've seen Shayna Baszler wrestle firsthand. I was at the Mae Young Classic.
Oh, yeah, you were. That's right.
And she is impressive, to say the very least. She is very, very impressive when it comes to the in-ring capability, because she has the MMA background that most female superstars don't. Ember Moon, on the other hand, has been like up and down the road. She's fought Asuka many, many times. She's fought all the NXT wrestlers, and I don't think it's Shayna Baszler's time just yet. I think she might make an appearance in the Women's Royal Rumble. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I think Ember Moon is going to retain regardless.
I think Ember Moon is going to retain. I really don't think Shayna Baszler will need it. Shayna Baszler. I don't think she really needs it to prove how good she is, because they know how good she is based on the Mae Young Classic. That's just my opinion. I think Ember Moon needs it more, honestly, so I'm picking Ember Moon. Next up is an Extreme Rules match. Ooh.
Wow. I haven't heard one of those.
Black versus Adam Cole.
Alistair Black is probably my favorite wrestler in NXT right now.
I
have to say that right now. Because his moveset is just, and his persona is just absolutely badass.
It is. Just love that.
That spinning back kick he does.
The Black Mass.
Black Mass. We were there when his debut.
Yep, we were there for NXT Orlando against
Orlando. Unfortunately, who did he face against?
I don't remember. Let me see.
Who was it? Oh, Cien Almas.
Oh yeah, he did face. You're right. He did face Almas, because Almas used to be enhancement talent.
He was supposed to be called up. But I'm kind of glad he didn't, because it paid off in the long run, because he's now the NXT champion. But regardless, we were there when he debuted against, and the crowd absolutely ruined it. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, shut the hell up. We're trying to watch the match. Oh,
exactly.
It's over. Going up against Adam Cole, baby! Who is one of the most decorated indie guys. The fact that this is an Extreme Rules match is kind of surprising, because it really doesn't give anybody an advantage. So, as for who I think is going to win, toss-up 50-50, I'll go with Alistair Black.
I'll go the opposite, because this is a toss-up. I'll go with Adam Cole. I think Adam Cole's going to get a huge win here, because I don't think it's Alistair Black's time yet for the NXT Championship, but I think for NXT New Orleans, I think he'll get it then. But I think Adam Cole will definitely be one of those guys where he'll prove himself, that's for sure. I think people think Adam Cole is the underdog because of Black's size, but it's a 50-50 toss-up, honestly. And last but not least, for NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, the opening match for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, now is the main event for NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. Andre Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT.
Oh, man.
This is going to be good.
This is going to be really good. Cien Almas, I thought he was going to get called up sooner. But again, I'm kind of glad he didn't, because it paid off in the long run, because he's now the NXT champion. Johnny Gargano, on the other hand, he's just been like somewhere in the towards the middle of the card, because him and Tommaso Ciampa and DIY, they broke up, and now I think Ciampa's still out with an injury.
Yeah, he is,
and and Gargano's still on the roster. Basically picking up a slack. And as for who I think is going to win, it's going to be Cien again. Cien Almas.
I'm going to do the opposite. I think, given what Gargano's gone through this entire past year, I think Gargano's going to win the championship. I have a very good feeling he's going to win.
Really?
And then it's going to set up for, and then Ciampa's going to come out in the background from the crowd and beat up Gargano along with Cien Almas, setting up a huge match for the NXT Championship, a triple threat. Well, that would be incredible.
That would be interesting.
I would love to see that. Just Gargano defending against Ciampa and Cien Almas. That would be incredible. Now we are at the Royal Rumble. Oh boy! And one thing I gotta say before they actually changed this match, they actually changed this card because of one person. You want to know what it is?
Bada boom! Biggest douche in the room. How you doing?
The biggest douche in the room. That's right. Enzo Amore officially got his pink slip on Tuesday because of the rape allegation.
Thank God.
And the Miz called out Enzo a little while ago, and it was perfect.
Should have listened.
It was perfect.
Should have listened.
You should have listened, but nope. Enzo Amore is pretty garbage. And now he's no longer going to be in the WWE, and he's probably not going to be in any wrestling company. He doesn't even want him anymore, probably. I'm surprised if you don't see him in working at some nightclub. It's like, hey, weren't you Enzo Amore? He's like, that's what is going to happen to him. He's never going to be in the wrestling industry again. That's for sure. So now let's get into the matches that replace it. There's 3 pre-show matches. They actually just updated 3 pre-show matches, which I'm surprised about. Starting off with the first pre-show match, Bobby Roode versus any undecided opponent for the open challenge for the WWE United States Championship.
I think we all know who it's going to be. For
the open challenge.
The modern day Maharaja.
Maharaja. God. Yeah, he's gonna be like Maharaja.
Maharaja.
I still think Bobby Roode's winning that regardless.
Doesn't matter. It's gonna be Bobby Roode. Come on.
Exactly. Oh boy.
Next match.
Next match is
on the list we have.
Next show. You beat me too. Oh, God. Okay. Next one is Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus the Revival. I'd like to see the Revival win, honestly.
After what they did on Monday, I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'll have to agree with you. They got buried in public. It was embarrassing. The Revival's such a great tag team in NXT. And just like the Ascension, they got wasted. Such a damn shame. Now we got a 6-man tag team match. Interesting. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Graham Metalik versus TJP, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak.
I'm going to say this right now. If anybody is going to save the Cruiserweight division, it's Drew Gulak. Because he is absolutely 100% entertaining. He is the best part about 205 Live. And if anybody deserves to have the Cruiserweight Championship, it's him. So I'm going to go with TJP, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, and the next Cruiserweight Champion, Drew Gulak.
I agree with you 100%. I'll agree with you 100%.
Yes.
All right. Next, now we're gonna give me a second here. Here. All right. Getting back into the next. All right. Getting into the now.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I was refreshing the chat here. So the next thing we
there?
have is going off with the first match is the Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. 2 out of 3 falls match for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship match.
Smackdown tag match. Okay. 2 out of 3 falls. I don't know. Who are the faces in this one again?
Chad
I haven't
Gable
really been
and
watching
Shelton Benjamin
SmackDown.
are the faces, technically.
Are they really? Because they've been burying the crowd.
Well, technically,
From what I've seen in the highlights.
Because of the Usos DWI stuff.
From what I've seen in the highlights, the Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin have been the heels. because they've been basically attacking the crowd. I really haven't been watching SmackDown, so. As for who I think is going to win, I'm going to go with the Usos because, well, I'll explain why in a minute, but I'm going to say the Usos.
I think Jey Uso and the Usos are going to get punished for Jay's DWI incident. I'm going to think the Usos will get the first fall, then the second two will come from the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will win. I think it's going to be a close match, but I think they will definitely get the win. Next up, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus The Bar.
Oh, Jason Jordan. Oh, Jason Jordan.
You know I'm going to
Oh, my God. You want to talk about boring?
I can't
bland,
say Jordan. I really can't.
Boring, bland, vanilla, just meh.
He's garbage.
That's Jason Jordan for you. We saw that match the first.
Oh my God, Raw! The first
Raw of the year, first match of 2018 on live television was Jason Jordan against Cesaro.
That was bad. It was so bad.
Even Cesaro couldn't save that match. That match was so bad. But as for this match, the Bar is getting their rematch, and you know what? I'm gonna say no. That would be stupid because they do this hot potato thing with the belts. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins will retain. Simple put. I think it'll be an entertaining match. Not as entertaining as a 203 Falls match, but still.
This is going to be the weaker tag match. I would like to see the Bar win just because Sheamus, I don't know if Sheamus is going to be, what's happening with Sheamus' injury. I know Sheamus did have an injury a while back, like a neck or something like that. I don't remember about that, but.
Injury?
I don't remember. It was something on his YouTube channel anyway, so.
But regardless.
Is
anybody in the chat?
Oh yeah, Tubby is.
Tubbs, what's Tubbs saying? My name is Joe.
My name is
enchiladas. You want some enchiladas, Lucas?
I like enchiladas. I haven't had enchiladas in forever though.
What's he saying? I can't see anything.
It's weird. I know he was in there. For some reason, my chat's hasn't been working today. I don't know why. My chat has been weird tonight. I don't know why.
Anyways. What's next?
Sorry, I was responding to a text.
What are you doing?
Next up is the handicap match for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This match in general.
I'm not a fan of gimmick matches, especially when it's for the title. Like
I'm really not
tag
either.
match, like a tag match. If the one partner wins, the freaking or triple threat matches or anything like that. But the fact that it's a handicap match, really, like. I'm not a fan of that.
I'm really not either.
They just threw it. It should have been just been a triple threat, honestly. But regardless, I think AJ Styles will retain because the winner of the Royal Rumble, who we'll get to in a little bit, will face AJ Styles for the title. And I think if the Usos retain, I think that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will be a tag team, and they will get their shot as a tag team, maybe win the tag team championships at WrestleMania. So I'm going to say AJ Styles retains the title for that reason and that reason alone.
I agree with you 100%. AJ Styles is going to win. There's no way that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to be co-WWE champions. It makes no sense. I think Kevin Owens is going to get exposed. He was injured on SmackDown. He did have that leg injury. He was selling really well. Yeah, he did have a bad leg injury. They had to do the stretcher. AJ Styles was attacking him. Yeah, that's why I honestly think Sami Zayn's gonna definitely do something to cost him the match. And like Kevin Owens gonna start blaming Sami Zayn a little bit, but then they'll be back as a tag team after on the next week.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is now the WWE
The first ever. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna go triple. Like they're definitely gonna do this before both Royal Rumbles. I have a feeling. This is gonna be the Universal Championship match, triple threat: Brock Lesnar versus Paul Heyman versus Braun Strowman versus Kane.
Wait, Paul Heyman's in this match?
Oh no! Brock Lesnar beat by Paul Heyman. God,
Lucas. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I've been trying to fight a bug. I'm sorry.
That would actually be pretty funny, though.
It would be funny if Paul Heyman actually fought in the match. Remember the one he got beat up by John Cena?
Yeah, about that. I'm not going to get my hopes up like their last match, but the way that they've been pushing Strowman, he definitely deserves something. So the only reason why Kane's in the match is because he's going to take the fall, which is why Brock Lesnar is going to pin Kane and still be the Universal Champion. Braun Strowman's going to move on to WrestleMania to face The Miz for the Intercontinental title, from what I'm hearing. So the only reason why Kane's in the match is to make Strowman and Lesnar look strong.
Yeah.
So give me Brock Lesnar to retain.
I can agree with you 100%.
Simple as that.
It's going to be simple because Brock Lesnar is going to win. Brock Lesnar is going to retain because the main reason is that Brock Lesnar is just one of those guys where he's going to win all the time. He's going to be a part-timer. He's going to be one of those guys where people are pretty much just going to be like, we have to accept it at this point because WWE's been having a fetish for part-timers. And even though Brock Lesnar only does a few moves now.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
This makes no sense. They need to have a full-time guy as the champion. And preferably someone who is over with the fans, a.k.a. Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Braun Strowman should be champion, but
guess what?
Vince McMahon.
But guess what?
Yeah, I love part-timers like Rock and Brock. Oh, yeah.
Vince McMahon likes big, sweaty men, as King Ross likes to say.
He does, and it's garbage. I hate it. And yet, Braun Strowman should win, especially since I have the I'm Not Finished with the t-shirt. It's amazing, but it's going to be...
What does that have to do with that?
I'm sorry. Braun Strowman's like my favorite wrestler in the WWE right now. This is how real he is.
You got to get these hands.
And I just love how he did a Instagram video. It was like, I got a new song for you, Elias. It's got, I'm going to show you my hand.
Yeah, about that.
That was pretty funny, though. But anyway, Kane's going to lose. Brock Lesnar's going to win. Enough said. Now, let's get into
the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. 30 women over the top rope. You know how it goes.
So, who is your winner?
I think it would be stupid to have two people from Raw, someone from SmackDown and Raw, or someone from SmackDown win both the women's and men's Royal Rumble match. Same thing for Raw. Someone from Raw win the women's and men's Royal Rumble match. And I think they're going to be split. And I think it's either going to be Asuka or, from what I'm hearing, Ronda Rousey. But I think it's going to be Asuka.
Ronda Rousey's a pretty bad liar because a lot of reports were saying Ronda Rousey saying, she says, I'm not going to be anywhere near Philadelphia for the Royal Rumble. That's a lie. You're going to be there for the Royal Rumble. It's going to be you versus Asuka in the final two. But in the end, Ronda Rousey, I think, is going to win. I honestly think she is going to win. She'll challenge. She'll probably challenge Alexa Bliss. And then, actually... To think about that would be interesting. Maybe a triple threat between Alexa Bliss, Rousey, and Asuka for the championship, because it would technically be Asuka's first loss on the main roster.
No, that's not true because he hasn't been pinned.
Oh yeah,
And
she hasn't
she
been.
is not submitted.
Oh yeah, she has not been.
She has not been counted out. She's still hasn't lost yet.
Right, she hasn't lost.
She hasn't tapped out. She hasn't been pinned yet, so she's still undefeated. This
right now,
Rumble will not count,
which is awesome. I do love that about Asuka.
What's that?
I do love that about Asuka, though. She is undefeated.
And she will continue to be so.
I would love to see Asuka win it too. I think Asuka's definitely my second pick. Ronda Rousey, in my opinion, is going to win this one.
Or Nia Jax.
Or Nia Jax. I'd like to see them finally do something with Nia Jax instead of wasting her. Because WWE's wasted him every time. WWE's wasted Nia Jax, but yet they could ever win. That'd be pretty awesome. I think Nia Jax will have the most eliminations.
Yeah,
I think she'll have at least 9 or 10 of them.
Watch out for my girl Sarah Logan, though.
You think
Right squad.
Any surprise entrances from the past? Any surprise divas from the past going to enter?
I think we're gonna see a couple that were like maybe the Bella Twins, maybe Kelly, Tori Wilson, maybe Lita, maybe Candice Michelle, maybe even Shayna Baszler. Who knows? I don't know.
That'd be pretty awesome. What if it was Piper from the Mae Young Classic?
Oh. Or no, Jazzy Gabbert.
Oh yeah, that would be another.
The German, I think she was.
Yeah, it was. I think she was German. You're right. And now, finally, the last match of the night, the biggest match, the Men's Royal Rumble.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
I really hope the rumors are true.
What's that?
That since Roman Reigns lost the jizz on Monday Night Raw, he was gonna win it. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope not. I really hope it's my personal pick, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I think it's everybody's pick at this point. Yeah, I think it's everyone's pick because if they do have Roman Reigns win, they're basically committing like suicide because they did this before 3 years ago, I believe.
In Philadelphia,
In Philadelphia. The exact same place. So basically all this time, all of this momentum that was going to be brought on Roman Reigns. The Shield's back. Yay. He won the Intercontinental Championship. Yay. Now he's going to lose. Now he's going to win the Royal Rumble.
Boo! Fuck!
All of that hard work they were gonna put on this guy is just gonna completely go down right out the freaking window.
Yeah,
if he wins the Royal Rumble,
man doesn't know what he's doing. It better be more, honestly.
Which is why they're gonna do the smart thing and not do the exact same thing they did 3 years ago. They're gonna have another guy win, and that's gonna be Shinsuke motherfucking Nakamura.
I think he will.
And we finally get to see the match that we've been waiting for a couple years, a few years actually, because they had their match at Wrestle Kingdom in the Tokyo Dome, and now they're going to have it at WrestleMania freaking 34 with Shinsuke Nakamura against AJ Styles for the WWE Championship.
Well, it does. Well, he is one of the favorites because on SmackDown, I did watch it. He was in a match against Baron Corbin, and he ended up losing because Randy Orton RKO both of them. So that could be a good thing too. So it's either one. And
it doesn't really matter.
What number do you think Nakamura will be coming from?
20. It's gonna be late. 24?
I would like to see 24 because I think Last year was 23.
No, it's got to be the lucky 27.
Yeah, that's the one that's won the most. Let me see something. The Royal Rumble. Let me see the winners. They gotta do a different number sometime or nothing. Winners from number. Let me see the statistics.
Oh, there gotta be the stats guy. You gotta be the stats guy.
No, I don't. Yes, I gotta be a little bit the stats guy.
Gotta be the stats guy. You gotta be the stats.
Yeah, the most common number is 27.
Damn right.
And the winner has come out. There's 13, 27, 25, 24, 3, 27, 27, 23, 1, 18, 5, 24, 2, 24, 27, 22, 29, 1, 28, 2, 30, 30, 8, 29, 38 when it was 40, and that was stupid. 22, 19, 28, 19, 30, and 23. So, yep, I want to see 24 for Shinsuke. Actually, no, 24 did win The Rock. Make it 25.
No, 24.
Yeah, because 24 was won by The Rock. So we'll see. 25 was won by Hulk Hogan.
By the way,
huh?
Only 2 men have entered number 1 and won. One being Shawn Michaels, and the other being
Was it Rey Mysterio?
No.
No, Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
That's right.
And WWE
all about that out. It said it was won by Vacant.
No, it was won by Steven Richards.
Oh, God. Give me a break.
That guy.
Yep, I remember him.
Yeah, he won the Royal Rumble that year.
Yeah, because WWE does not want to mention Chris Benoit. But now they're starting to finally put back Chris Benoit matches on the network, finally. So
And they mentioned CM Punk on Raw. Because they showed the pipe bomb, and they had him on the top 25 moments. His pipe bomb was number 2, by the way.
Which was awesome. And then behind the beer truck.
The beer truck.
Oh,
freaking classic. But regardless, that's the Royal Rumble.
That's Royal Rumble 2018. That's our predictions. What are your guys' predictions? Comment and let me know down below what your guys' predictions are. And with that being said, Alex, do you have any other final words?
Let's get ready to rumble. Looking forward to seeing who wins. Hopefully it's not Roman Reigns, anybody but Roman.
Exactly. Anybody but Roman Reigns.
Anybody but Roman.
Watch him enter from number 30 again. I would be like...
If that happens, oh man, Philadelphia is going to have a riot on their hands.
Yep, I know a lot of people are going to this Royal Rumble because it was an hour away from where I used to live. So back in Jersey, the Philadelphia's Wells Fargo Center is not that far away from us.
Yep.
So that being said, guys, see you guys later. Stay awesome. And have a great night, guys. And anybody but Muscle Boy Bitchtons.
Or Buckethead.
Or Buckethead. Yeah, especially not Buckethead.